Sir David Attenborough is loved by the nation, and has been praised by parents after appearing on a special episode of Hey Duggee. The star, who is adDad himself, emphasized the importance of Mother Nature and looking after the environment on the show. Who are David Attenborough's children Susan and Robert? Very little is known about David's children. We do know that his daughter Susan is a former primary school headmistress, while his son Robert is a senior lecturer in bioanthropology for the School of Archaeology and Anthropology at the Australian National University in Canberra. In 2021 they were both believed to be in their 50s or 60s, though their exact age isn't known. In 2017, Sir David was interviewed by fellow dad Louis Theroux in the Radio Times, in which he opened up about his regrets regarding missing some of his children's youth. He said, "If I do have regrets, it is that when my children were the same age as your children, I was away for 3 months at a time. If you have a child of 6 or 8 and you miss 3 months of his or her life, it's irreplaceable. You missed something." In a separate interview with The Times, Sir David shared a story from Robert's 8th birthday. He gave Robert a salamander, a lizard-like animal, as a present, just like Sir David's father had done. He said, "We unpacked this, it came in a box, I took it out and showed him. I said, 'Now there you are. This thing just sat on his hand.' I said, 'Put him in his new home.' He put him in his new home, and it very slowly walked down to the water, and there out from beneath its tail came a little one. My son looked at that with his eyes coming out of his head, as did I." In 2020, David would share in another interview with The Times that he wanted children to be educated and exposed to the natural world. He said, "I think it's terrible that children should grow up without knowing what a tadpole is. Just awful. I can't criticize other people how they bring up their children, but in my time I could, and did, get on a bicycle and cycle 15 miles to a quarry and spend the day looking for dragonflies, grass snakes and newts." Who was David Attenborough's wife? Sir David married his wife Jane Oriel in 1950. Sadly, she passed away in 1997 due to a brain hemorrhage at the age of 70. When Jane fell into a coma, David was filming the life of birds in New Zealand but was able to make it home before she died. In his 2002 memoir, Life on Air, David described feeling lost after her death and shared that his daughter Susan was a great source of support throughout his grief.